Now I would like to talk about the solutions. Regarding the fact that the situation in Belgium and Hungary is that we have mafia groups, mafia networks, which are protected by police forces, and that the police forces are protecting themselves internationally. The solution is to bypass police forces and, for example, through bilateral contact, because they never wanted us to reach through representatives of the rule of law. For example, they never wanted us to reach ministers in any countries. We wanted to give a paper with names of members of mafia to when we were in Austria wanted to give them this paper to the Minister for Justice in Austria. They prevented us from giving it in his hands. So they never, when we wanted to reach Belgian Minister for Justice, we couldn't. When we wanted to reach Prime Minister, we couldn't. When we wanted to reach the federal prosecutor personally, we couldn't. The solution is that, seeing that there are members of the mafia among the cabinets, among the closest co-workers of the true representatives of the rule of law, the only solution to be sure that we could harm the mafia is to reach these peoples personally and confidentially. Because you cannot trust even the closest co-workers of those people that we are talking about experience. But people usually, they don't realize, they don't have a clue about the mafia, they don't even suspect that the mafia exists. But the mafia exists, but all those people are acting transparently. So, for example, are not to be trusted the secretaries of federal prosecutor Frédéric Van Leeuw, are not to be trusted the closest co-workers of the Kings of Belgium, are not to be trusted police forces in Belgium, are not to be, or in Hungary, are not to be trusted also are not to be trusted closest co-workers of Prime Minister of Belgium, Charles Michel. We wanted to send him an email, but we were told instead that to turn towards another person who of course was a member of the mafia and who used to watch his emails as well. So really the solution is through bilateral contacts with the people themselves, straight. They have to know that they don't know that there are in Belgium mafia proceedings in which not only mafia proceedings 161553A, and that don't know that there is an illegal inventory of the goods of Madame de Coster Betty that has been put into place by public notary member of the mafia Rimaz. They don't know about the falsification of those files of that mafia proceedings. They don't know about the use of fakes in parallel with our documents stating that I have dismissed the legacy and the children have dismissed the legacy. They don't know about, in Hungary, the use of another mafia proceedings, so P20025/2019, in which whose aim it is to deprive us illegally of our parental rights, while it is completely illegal as the tribunal is not competent due to the legal status of both I, my ex-wife and the children, which is Hungarians living abroad. They don't know about that. They don't know. They have the feeling that maybe they would believe that the children are the grandparents, so it's normal, there is nothing wrong with that. No, it is wrong because it is completely illegal, as it is based on 2 fake papers, and because according to the legal status of both I, my ex-wife and my children, they are Hungarians living abroad, meaning that no Hungarian authority, police forces, courts are competent not only to take away our parental authority but also to give our children to the Hungarian grandparents, let alone temporarily. And all those people don't know about anything. They don't know about these mafia proceedings. They don't know about what's going on with the files of that mafia proceedings. They don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And that aim is to put me into jail based on fake charges. That aim is to put my ex-wife into jail and to indict my children. They don't know also about the involvement of King's prosecutors of Mons in Belgium. They don't know about the involvement of King's prosecutors West Flanders in Belgium. These are just some examples that I would like to quote. They don't know, of course, those representatives of the law, that actually we wanted to go to many police stations, and we couldn't introduce a complaint with chance of success against the mafia members. They don't know that, because the mafia is acting, the police force are acting behind our backs and contacting other mafia people or other people behind our backs, so that we would never achieve our goals. But the true representatives don't know about that. They don't know that, for example, the king of Belgium, for example, don't know about these mafia proceedings. They don't know that we had a paper for him, because we were prevented from giving it to him. This is just an example. And so that everybody think, common people would think, oh, the mafia doesn't exist. There is no mafia in the Kingdom of Belgium. There is no mafia in the Kingdom of Republic of Hungary. But there is. And it's because we know everything, and because we are denouncing, that we are also jeopardized, and because we have been targeted since many years, as this illegal financial construction has been used behind my back, using my name and my identity without my consent, and like this. Thank you very much for your attention.